Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. I've got a Fischer RC One 86 GT here for you today, and this is just one of the smoothest, most powerful, and most composed front side skis out there, especially at this width. When we get to 86 and around there, we're moving into all mountain category in terms of just pure numbers in terms of width. But the shape and construction of this thing lead it more to that front side of the spectrum. And with good reason too. This thing really is more planted in the snow, loves to be rolled from edge to edge. But if you try to make it do things that it doesn't want to do, it's going to give you a little bit of a problem there. It's on the heavier side, on the stiffer side, really better reserved for advanced and expert skiers, former racers that are looking for a wider bodied front side ski to add to their collection and just be one of the most smooth and powerful carvers out there. They do it with their thick metal, so they do get a wood core, 2 sheets of metal that they're using their 0.8 millimeter thick Titanal laminates in this ski. So dual metal laminate, thick metal, ends up being on the hefty side for sure and pretty stiff. They do kind of make it a little bit more accessible though with their turn zone technology. So where my fingers are here in the shovel and back in the tail, that's where that second sheet ends from a full width standpoint, and then it tapers to a central spine here in the tip and the tail. So these zones that are unencumbered by metal end up being slightly on the friendly side of the spectrum, just allowing for better initiation and just an easier completion for the turn. If we're looking at it the other way, and that's full metal tip to tail, edge to edge, at this width with this much mass, it's going to be almost too difficult to turn. So having those turn zones makes a lot of sense in terms of getting more people involved in how powerful and smooth this ski is. The middle body of the ski is about as stout as it gets. So super strong feeling, minimal to zero chatter or vibrations in this thing. We do have a protector demo binding on here as well. So it's fun to see what this thing hits on the scale in the 175 with the binding at 3,626 grams. So pretty heavy in terms of a setup. I think it's okay to go a little bit shorter if you're caught in the middle. This is the 175, and even someone like me at 6'3" might be happier on this than the longer 182, which I would normally think that's my size because it's the longest one. But I think that this thing is strong and stable enough to be used in a shorter length. So if this ski is on your list, you're caught in the middle, it's fine to size down. The stability and power is built into the ski. And then from that shape perspective, this is kind of where the front side personality starts to come to the forefront here. Still got nice positive camber underfoot. Some tip rocker. It does line up pretty well with where that turn zone starts. Certainly not enough rocker in terms of either splay or length in order to make it, a soft snow specialist by any stretch. The weight keeps this thing pretty grounded, and then pretty much no taper either. That effective edge is very long in this ski, leads to that smooth overall feel. And then everything about the tip can basically be said for the tail, although there's a little bit more business back here, less of relatively less rocker versus the tip back here. Not a whole lot of splay, so you're getting that same long effective edge. And then that tail is just blocky, square, strong, and full of metal. So it's about as stable as it gets when you're exiting the turn, which is great news for those that are kind of prepared for that type of battle. 17-meter turn radius, certainly likes to come across the fall line, but is also very capable of higher speeds as well. And then the protector binding is a nice thing to kind of touch on as well. That's a great option for those that are looking for that next level of safety when it comes to lateral heel release. It also adds a little bit more weight to the ski, which when you're talking about a front side carver isn't necessarily a bad thing. Not nearly as detrimental is when you're looking at an all-mountain ski that's meant for versatility. This protector heel fits really well on a ski like this. So make sure you check out this Fischer RC One 86 GT here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.